Hey everybody, Coffee and Chaos here, and welcome back to another episode of Anno 1800. So, I've done a little bit of work for the last 20 minutes on Crown Falls here, just kind of getting things back into equilibrium, kind of getting a few houses upgraded, fixing up a few areas so that we could go ahead and jump right into getting engineers. Before that, I want to go ahead and do just a couple quick announcements. So, this is going to be our new format style from here on out. You're going to start seeing daily episodes of Anno 1800, as well as other series that I'm going to have running in tandem, but they're going to be moving down to 30-minute long episodes. So slightly shorter episodes, but they will all be live streamed. So if you wanted to join me here on Twitch, the link will be down in the description. You can always join me by clicking that link, and go ahead and feel free to follow me on Twitch, so that way you can see content in the future live. But for those of you that can't make it live, you will get to experience all of that content here on YouTube. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. I like actually having that audience interaction with people, but for those of you that are on YouTube, I always respond to comments and stuff like that as well. So it's going to be a tandem where you'll get live content as well as YouTube content. Trying to think of what else I was going to do in regards to that, but I think that's the bulk of it. It's just going to be... the other thing is, I'm also going to link all of the, for each series, you'll be able to go ahead and click a link down in the description to go to the playlist. So from here on out, the best way to watch content from me is going to be going to the playlist, picking up from wherever you left off, or wherever you want to start, and just let the playlist go, so that way it's going to be seamless going from episode to episode, so you'll be able to watch multiple episodes back to back without really missing anything and without having a lengthy intro. So it's going to be more like listening to hours of content as opposed to having, 1 hour episodes that are each individually clipped. So hopefully this actually works out pretty well. Hopefully you guys like it. And we're just going to go ahead and roll into it. So we're here in Crown Falls. Let's see what this quest was, because last time I was here, we were...
Bring me some tea, if nothing else.
We were working on doing some of the Sunken Treasures quests. I did have to pull my flagship away.
Is nothing.
Was it the Hydra that I needed to bring over? Sail to the art restorers and collect your reward. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's all much clearer now. Do thank your expert gods at the university for all their brio.
So, went ahead and got Nadaski's journal, and we can actually go ahead and read it, but I'm sure most of you have actually already seen this content. If you wanted to, go ahead and pause here. You can go ahead and read. So, go to these locations and dive. So we will go ahead and send the salvager out there to go ahead and start diving. In the meantime, we did get our university set up. So all of our artisans... No! Are we actually running out of... Okay, it says I have enough sausage. What's going on here?
Stand to attention for the boss.
There's 4 tons in the island, so I wonder if we just dip down for a moment. Is it actually going up? Let's fast forward for a second, see what happens.
It reflects the times.
Yeah, it's going up. And we have to answer the newspaper. Yeah, just get a little bit more money. Is sausage going to keep climbing or no? Yeah, it should. I'm thinking this area has turned into a bit of a mess. I would kind of like to move all of this.
This place resembles Nadaski's description.
Yes, Queenie, I do think it does. Go ahead and dive here. And let's see what we find.
We found it!
Oh!
But wait, where is the Grand Eagle at its top?
That was quick.
What portion of the rod?
It's no great secret then. We are both looking for the Holy Scepter of Capon, among other things. Vicent thought it clever to split our national treasure and the scepter across 3 different ships. But with the scepter dismantled, belief evaporated.
Oh, so he's referencing Vicente Silva, the guy we killed earlier. Oh, cool.
Attention for the Admiral.
I don't think I ever caught that in the quest dialogue before. Alright, so he's on his way back. So while we're here, by popular demand, I think it's time to go ahead and start upgrading some of our homes to engineers. And that was a big chunk all at once, actually.
A new milestone.
New milestone, capital. I think I'm just going to go ahead and keep upgrading piecemeal, a little bit at a time. We're going to burn through a lot of our materials.
People celebrate your leadership.
I would like to leave artisans near the docks here, and we'll start doing engineers back behind, heading towards the main part of the city. Now, they actually don't require in the school. We might be able to move a few buildings around. Might be able to move the church closer to our artisans. Move the school over here. And we've already got a marketplace over there to satisfy their needs. We might just keep taking our buildings and moving them further and further back.
Hold the crane.
Let's bring the Scepter of Capone here.
Rapture, rejuvenation.
Artisans are so weird. Got
We're groping
another...
in the dark here. How does that carrion bird know where to plunge? If we're to find anything in this graveyard, we might as well commission the vulture.
So again, if you want to read any of the text here, feel free to go ahead and pause on YouTube, and then you can go ahead and read everything. But for everybody else, we're going to go ahead and continue on the quest over here. So, now that we actually have engineers, let's double check our needs. Ooh, we need more fur coats. I'm not too worried about making it look pretty right now. We're just trying to get the bare minimum to can keep upgrading. We're also going to need more of our canned food. So let's go ahead and get another canned food factory. That will satisfy the engineers, and we need more sewing machines. So we need to go back up here where all of our steel production is. And I don't think we need as much weapon production. We will keep putting gun emplacements down to kind of ward off all the baddies, but we're going to focus more on making sewing machines and other items with our steel. Let's double check our steel production. Ooh, that's not great. What else could we do?
I can put something together for you.
We're just going to need more
Oliver
furnaces.
dropped by a while ago asking for the same thing, and I'm all out of rubbish.
You know what I might do? I could decentralize some of these steelworks. I could have one on each main island. I've got oil there, oil there, oil there. Yes, that would still end up being 4 steelworks, and then I could have them distributed from Crown Falls. Oh, you're kidding me. So, before I actually launched the recording, I had actually dealt with some disease immediately before, and of course it came right back. We're probably going to need multiple hospitals here to keep dealing with all of the issues that keep coming up. That'll work. And let's go ahead and get some brick roads. Snadams, it's actually for aesthetic, because when we come back later, so this section here, this wide road on the left, and right down here by the harbor, that is going to end up being spaced out for rail. And then here in the center of the city, we can go over here. You can do a whole variety of things depending on what the aesthetic of your city is, but you can go ahead and add trees like so. Go ahead and get rid of that. You can go to, what is it, pedestrian zone. I think the enclosed greenery actually looks really good. And more of the gentrified locations of your city. So, it doesn't necessarily help with fires, but it's a great way to go ahead and get a little bit of beauty in your city. You can go ahead and expand your attractiveness in the city, because each one of those counts for attractiveness. Like you can see 769, 771, so you just get 2 attractiveness for every 80 coin you spend. So that's not bad at all. In fact, I could just go ahead and do a big swath like that. Let's do like there. So it adds a whole lot of greenery to the city, and I'm already up to 795. So not a bad way to go. And your mileage can vary. Like you could do all kinds of different things. You see I've got, you know, a few mature trees thrown in there. It just depends on what kind of aesthetic you're looking for. But I'll go ahead and leave that for now because typically that's what I go for. Is the disease done with yet? Last 3 houses. Are any of my ships diseased? No. Another thing I'd really like to get into. Let's go ahead and get our dockland started here. And we need to start beautifying the harbor just in general. I would like to have a few guns in the harbor. We could do like that. I think it's high time that we go ahead and beautify a few of our harbor spaces. Could run that out there. Yeah, I'll probably pull you back a few tiles. How do I want to go ahead and do this? I'm not sure what I'm going to do in this area. What I might actually put is a steamship yard here. Oh, that would actually make a lot of sense. Or back here.
Fleet ready?
Let's go ahead and move our fleet over here. We can delete that frontage road. Actually, let's go ahead and move you over 2 tiles. And we can add the key right alongside it. Nice, that actually works out pretty well. Yeah, I can't do any further than that. So, got the 2 little fishing wharves that can kind of get their fishing boats out here to sea. Do I have an expedition? Oh, I have the expedition to the passage I could get started on.
Ship awaiting instructions.
Let's actually work on that. I wouldn't mind getting into the Arctic. Where is... Getting to the point that I have so many ships. Alright, there's the surprise wind. Oh, that was the other thing I was supposed to work on, is actually naming a few ships. I had some good suggestions. First things first, hunting and force. Force is
I've given up my
beef.
pipe. Don't want a dead man's chest.
And then hunting. Where is... Coal gives you 15 hunting. What else will give me hunting? Oh, I could actually do something like schnapps, maybe? Beer. Wow, my morale is really low on this ship. What about items? Nope, no items. What does canned food get me? Just rations. I guess I'll just go ahead and do beer. It's probably going to be the best way to go for it. If anybody knows a good way of boosting the morale, be sure to go ahead and let me know here, either here in the Twitch chat live or in the comments in the videos, because I'm not sure what else you can do to boost the morale. Let's go ahead and start the expedition. He'll load up and he'll get going. Oh, we've actually gotten a lot of wood back, so let's keep upgrading all of those. And start turning those to engineers. Oh, we need a few more artisans. Okay. Yeah, that works. And we'll just keep stair-stepping and building our city out as we go. Keep getting a little bit more population. Alright. While we're here, what can I actually start doing? We've unlocked coffee. We've unlocked spectacles. I am going to need to work on getting concrete first of all, though. So let's get a limestone quarry. Where is the nearest limestone? There. So one of those to two of these. And we're going to need bricks and steel, so we're not quite there yet. What do I need? One more brick and 5 more steel, so it's going to be a few minutes. But that'll get the concrete started. I'm probably going to need more furnaces. It might be time to start thinking about cleaning this area up and getting a trade union with some items to boost our furnace production. So, what can we grab for the furnace? It's a lot of the generic items, isn't it? That's right, the reverberatory furnace. So it's World Fair type stuff. Or doing expeditions or using the Research Institute. So we're not quite there. Oh, it was some of the books too, wasn't it? That's right, and you can get those from Archie. Okay. So we could try trading with Archie to get a few things. Ooh, that is a busy warehouse. Let's upgrade that. Oh, you know, while I'm here... Got zinc and copper. Let's go ahead and wrap a road here. And somewhere in this vicinity, I want to have a road come down. What if I do one there? Yeah, that might not be the best idea, because eventually that probably won't be a good location when I expand the city out. So instead... I'll run it directly south from the mine. Get rid of this. And let's start adding a few warehouses. Because we're going to turn this into a production area for everything having to do with pigs. We could do... Move him over there. those for? Alright, so what do I need? Oh, we actually have an excess of pigs from the silos. That helps. And I think I need one more sausage. Slaughterhouse. Okay. We're just going to take a moment to move everything down here. And I might be able to have a nice condensed location. You know what? I actually have an idea. I'm going to delete this road. Let's actually move that road right there. Delete this. Delete that road. Oh, I'm gonna have to move everything down for what I want to do. I'm gonna let this be a bit of a surprise. But if this works the way I'm thinking, it might actually turn out pretty cool. We'll move that farm as well. And actually, if I run the road here, I'm going to delete this road, move those slaughterhouses over. I'm going to go into culture, and the pedestrian zone. Where's the button I'm looking for? Sewers. We can actually run the sewers all the way across. Since this is more of a dirty industrial section of the town, we can have those running all the way across right behind the pig farms. That's actually not too bad. And I think this area would probably look a little bit better if we go ahead and add some brick roads. Oh yeah, that's not bad at all. So you got the dirty sewer runoff from all of the pig farms, and we're also going to have to move the rendering houses over here somewhere, the soap factories, you've got the slaughterhouses, so all that kind of stuff sort of makes sense to have the sewer nearby. Oh, we did actually have another pig farm. So we can go ahead and move that here somewhere. Let's say... get these out of the way. There we go. I think that's just going to make a little bit more sense with the kind of area that we're working in. And we'll probably move these rendering works up this direction. And we'll keep the sewer running across. Not bad.
Stand back, I would. Looks like the tubes need a flush.
And let's run it over here, run that over there. And we could probably have it... if I do it like 2 tiles wide, we can still run roads across. Excellent. Not bad. And we could have some more dirty industry nearby. Yeah, I think that actually fits out pretty well. And what other kind of dirty industry? Okay, we've got our soap factories. Have to have those nearby. And where's the other one? Run those across. That actually works out surprisingly well. You know, I'm just curious. Something I've never tried. What happens if you put sewer right next to canal? Okay, it just completely separates them. Good to know. We will go ahead and add a warehouse here somewhere. And it's probably going to look weird to not have this kind of connect somehow. We'll give some more thought to how we're going to run our sewer system throughout the city, but we don't want to have sewers everywhere. I also want to have some canals in the actual city portion, but over here where we have kind of the so-called Tanner's District, I'm calling it, makes sense to have some of this stuff set up. I will need to add a road here. I think I might have moved a warehouse at some point. So we'll add another warehouse there.
Your people are healthy again.
Oh good, people in Kafia are actually healthy.
Your people are starting to get sick.
Now who's sick? Oh, it's Kafia again. So Kafia got better and then they instantly got sick. And that's because all of my warships are here. Spreading disease. Okay. You guys can just move out here in general. Just get out of the harbor.
Falcon ready.
Can infect nearby ships and harbors. Okay, so nearby ships might get infected, but I really don't care if they get an infection. Did I lose any houses here from disease? Do I even have a hospital here? How has Kafia gotten away without having a hospital so far? Alright, we'll do that temporarily. Alright, so let's go back to Crown Falls. Looks like passage is still going on. I wonder... Let's actually do this instead. We'll kind of run the sewer back behind that farm, and I could actually add another pig farm. It'll make it a little bit more consistent with how I was laying out my roads. I thought I could actually run road across. Oh, that worked. Yeah, that works. Okay, better. That's a little bit more consistent. Alright, so. Do I want to have one more pig farm in here? Yeah, it probably wouldn't hurt, but I don't really need it yet. So, probably just let it go. And are we doing good on soap?